What's up, Sag? It's your girl Kelly coming straight at you for the Queen Tarot Bee in Boston. So I'm shaking things up a little bit. I'm going to be doing weeklies, but give me a little time to get on that schedule. I decided halfway through the first week that I was going to do this, or maybe close to the end of the first week. So I will be getting on a weekly schedule, but just give me a little bit of time. I'm still fighting pneumonia, and as you can see, we're redoing a basement. Whew, we're doing a million things. And I just did the gender reveal video for the sex of my baby. I'm 20 weeks now. So I'm big as a house, just in my stomach. Nobody else can tell, but just in my stomach, I'm a little house. So this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Mars, Venus, wherever you find that this fits into your placement. Don't make it fit if it doesn't fit. The other thing is cross watchers. You are always welcome here. God, there's so much stuff on my desk. I gotta clean this shit. I gave up on the not swearing. A girl can't help when her lips are dry. Sorry. Something else I've been feeling is that cross watchers, you're always welcome here. Just know that the energy may come in vice versa. Okay. So I'm going to say Sagittarius, but it could be how Sagittarius is toward you. Just know that. I just opened my schedule for personal readings. So if you guys are looking for a personal reading, check the box below and all my information will be listed there. It's like they're talking to me. I can't get out what I need to. If it's not your story this month, then check your moon and your rising or your ascending sign. If it's not your story, it's not your story. I can't be 100% on every single sign every single month. Sometimes I am, and sometimes it just happens that it's a couple people that I pick up on who are really, really in need of help. So if the pieces don't fit, don't try to jam them in there. Let's see here. So I feel like there's someone there for you guys, and you feel like this is your person. This is really your person. You have some deep emotions for this person, very, very deep, and you're being very transparent with this person, which is not something that Sagittarius usually does, unless they feel very strongly for the person that they're committing to or wanting to commit to. You're feeling as though they're a twin flame, or they're definitely a soulmate. They're definitely someone who's meant to be in your life for a certain amount of time, right? Right. You're letting your true emotion show. You're being very authentic with this person. It's like you want to give all 10 of your cups to this individual. You're ready. You know that this is your person. But you're not making a move. It's like you've told this person you need a break. It's like you're getting scared and moving away from them. But you've been so transparent with them because you're in love with them. They see that you're in love with them, but they don't understand why you're walking away. They don't understand why you're not walking away, but moving away, putting distance. They don't understand that you're afraid, guys. And I'm worried that if you let this go, you may not get this back. You need to be 100% positive that this is what you want and it's the right time for you. Because this person really doesn't understand your fear. They don't get that you're afraid. If it is the right time for you, you want to talk to them and tell them you don't want it to move too fast. Speak to them, communicate. You need to make sure you're communicating. But you're ready to come out of that rest and really let this person know that you have these authentic feelings. And I think it's beautiful because Sagittarius is very, very rarely not authentic, because you're always authentic people, but you're very rarely transparent to the point where you've let them see everything about you, your skeletons, whatever. You don't care. And they accept you for who you are. And I think that's part of what's made you love them. But this is a very, very special person in your life. I feel like it could be a best friend that you haven't told you loved, or maybe you just told them you love them. It could be a significant other. I don't feel like this is a family read. You're not moving though, because you're scared. It's like because of your prior disappointments, you don't want this person to disappoint you as well. And that's what it feels like. You don't want this person to disappoint you. And the thing is you're willing to completely change your ways for this person, but you're worried that they're not ready to commit in the same way. But they are. They are ready. They're just waiting to figure out what's going on with you, Sagittarius. They're trying to understand what is going on with you, what the deal is with you backing off slowly, coming forward and then backing off. And if this is a friend, they're used to you doing that, but they don't know why you do it. They don't know it's that you have feelings for them. You play off very, very well. But I'm saying it could be a long-term friend because of the fact that you've been transparent with this person. That's not something you do with a partner you just meet. You guys are very much the bachelors and bachelorettes of the zodiac. And so to see this, it's beautiful, but they're also very confused about why do you keep coming close and then moving away, and then I'll hear from you and then I won't, and then you'll be around for 2 weeks and then you disappear for a week. And it's because you don't want them to know that closeness is there. It's kind of cute, but it's kind of not. Because we have to adult sometimes, guys. But it's adorable that you think of them in a way that you're shy. They make you very shy and very reserved, and that's not like Sagittarius. Sagittarius is usually out and about, the first one at the party, doing their thing, but they've got you like a hermit. And when you pull away from them, it's like you hermit away to try and figure out your feelings. But the problem here is that you need to tell them your feelings. You need to explain to them your feelings. They don't understand. And if you don't explain to them soon, someone else is going to come along and swoop them up, and then you're done for. Sorry, guys, but they're going to think that's their person because you're just not coming forward. You're not stating your true intention. Even though you're authentic with them, you let them see your secrets. You let them see all those little quirky things about you. You're not coming out and telling them that you care about them, that you're in love with them. And in turn, they're confused because it's like, well, why are you acting this way toward me? Why do you want to see me every day for 2 weeks and then you disappear? Or why did you just tell me you love me and not call me for a week? I feel like you're kind of in a mind fuck in a way that you're afraid to let go of your mind, your heart, your body, your soul, to even give a centimeter, Sag. You're not even giving a centimeter. You're not budging. And I feel like it's because of the past. You've put in effort before and you've let people see your authentic self, and they've hurt that authentic self. They've hurt that inner child. And so you letting another person in after that's happened to you is very traumatizing, and they don't understand that you're traumatized and that this is serious because the last person you allowed in is the last person that hurt you and the last person that got close to you. And now all of a sudden you're finding this person in your amazing graces and you don't know how to handle that. You don't know how to handle letting down those walls automatically with them. That's not something you do. And it's like when you're around them, you just be yourself and you don't have that mysterious nature about you. And they love it. But at the same time, it's like you don't know why you do it and it scares you. But you've put these efforts in. They're saying you put these efforts in with somebody before. God, I'm huge and pregnant, and leaning over to get these cards is so hard. Oh. Yes, they've got the instinct if you haven't told them that you are in love with them. No doubt about it. And your instinct is telling you that they're in love with you. To take the opportunity, take the chance, and you're not. You're not moving. You're not budging from like a Four of Swords position. You've been like resting and resting and resting and taking a step away and for far too long. So now there's like an Ace of Wands reversed energy there, like a blockage. You've created your own rat maze to get to the piece of cheese. But you don't have to worry. This person isn't going to disappoint you. They feel the same way you do, but you will never know that if you don't talk to them, right? They're not a mind reader unless they're really gifted. They don't know exactly how you feel. How fair is that? That's going to be one big fucking what if, Sag. Think about it. That's going to be one big what if. What if I told them? What if I did things differently? I know that was my person. I'm 100% positive that that was my twin flame. Maybe you're just not ready for a twin flame relationship and all that it entails. Because my husband and I are going to do a spinoff and show you guys that twin flame relationships are not what you think they are. You love harder. You fight harder. You battle. I mean, I'm married to a Scorpio sun, a Scorpio moon, and a Sag rising. And I'm an Aries sun, a Leo moon, and an Aries rising with my Mars and Leo as well. So when we fight, the gloves come off. And we're going to do a spinoff to show you guys that twin flame relationships are not what you think they are. We're going to let you take sneak peeks into our actual relationship. Of course, we're not going to put all our personal stuff up there, but you're going to get to see us learn and grow and figure each other out. And boy, is it going to be interesting. But maybe you're just not ready for that level of relationship yet. Also, I feel like you just walked away from a business deal, guys. Some of you may have just walked away from work or an offer at work or a business deal. Something about it wasn't quite right. It's coming in as the Princess of Coins rather than the King or Queen like it should. A business deal should always come in as a king or queen. This is coming in as less than what you wanted it to be. Or a job you couldn't take because the job was perfect, but the salary was really bad. Or the benefits were really bad, but the salary was perfect. There's something there that you couldn't afford to take the chance on, and it wasn't worth it, and it was hidden. I feel like you interviewed for this, or they offered it to you at work, and when it came, it was like, oh, but you have all this responsibility too, and you have to work every weekend, and. There was all kinds of small, fine print in that contract, guys, and it looks like you put an end to that. You walked away. So maybe some of you walked away from your job, or walked away from a business deal that was supposed to be this amazing, fantastic business deal, but in the end, it really turned out to be garbage, if you want to be fancy about it. Now, I got this new Oracle deck because it's me. It says what I want to say without having to say it, since YouTube doesn't really like us to swear. So I'm sure you guys will find this deck absolutely hilarious, or some of you will find it offensive. For those of you that find it offensive, I'm sorry, but I swear. That's who I am. I'm an Aries. I'm a tomboy. I grew up in Boston. My mom was a hockey player. Like, what am I supposed to be? A girly girl? That will never happen. Okay, so let's find out what this has to say. Oop. It says, allow this shit to come to you. Don't fucking force it. So for those of you that are trying to force yourself to be ready if you're not, allow yourself to be ready. Don't try to force yourself into this jigsaw puzzle of a relationship. Allow yourself to be ready. Allow it to come to you. Maybe tell this person about your feelings, but let them know right now I'm just feeling like I'm not ready for it. I want to take a little time and prepare, make sure I'm ready for this relationship because I really want to commit to you. I'm not interested in anybody else. That's not what this is about. What it's about is me being interested in you. I'm just a little afraid. This is a very big step for me. And let them see that vulnerability that they love so much. Speaking of vulnerability, not even going to read it. It's saying get out of your ego. Your ego is the worst place you can possibly be. Your ego will always land you in the worst place. Always. No matter what you do, it will land you in the worst place. Because your ego is all about being right. It's all about winning. It's all about, having the best answer. It's all about, and these relationships, good luck trying to be right. Because they're your match made in hell. They are there to push you to be the very best that you can be. If that means bringing out the ugliest parts of you for you to face your shadow self, then so be it. The gloves come off. Just saying. Love. Get some. It will cheer your ass up. It's telling you, this is your person. This is your person. This person is your person. Seriously, just do it. That's what it says. Apologize for those times that you went missing, that you backed off and didn't tell them why, that you disappeared and didn't tell them why. You need to explain yourself to them. This person's not understanding. They're not picking up what you're putting down, which isn't much. Guys, you're leaving a trail of breadcrumbs. And they have no idea when they get to the crossroad where those breadcrumbs go. It's like a big wind came and whew, your breadcrumbs are gone. So they're at this big, huge crossroad and there's 15 different roads and they just don't know which one to take. It says, winning. You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. You're in a good place. This person is a good person. They're good. They're authentic. They love you as well. So apologize to them. Allow them the respect that they deserve. Yeah. Allow them the respect that they deserve, that they've earned. This person is worth it to you. You cannot be right in twin flame relationships. Both of us have learned this the hard way. There's no being right. There's being. There's living in the moment. There's telling each other how you feel. There's fixing the damn problem and getting past it. Being right keeps you stuck. That's what soulmates do. They stay stuck because they're not meant. They're not your person. This is your person. A twin flame is your person. There's an agreement before you ever come to this earth as twin flames that your souls will be together forever. You have both been in agreement. So when you try to stay with somebody that's not really for you, it doesn't work. You get stuck. You start bouncing off of each other instead of coming toward each other. Where with twin flames, you're always coming toward each other. Sometimes it's in the strongest love you'll ever have. Sometimes it's in the hardest lesson you'll ever learn. Sometimes it's in the giving way to the ego, where you just feel like you need to be right until you finally realize that being right in a twin flame relationship is never going to work. They give you a run for your money. The person that you're with is going to be equally matched to you. So no matter how badass you might get, that person's going to get just as badass with you. They are your twin flame, your match, your literal mirror. So take some time and think about, am I ready for this? Do I want to tell this person? Do I want to do this? Is this what I want? Judgment. Judgment. Take some time to think about if this is what you want before you cast judgment on it or run away from it. The Knight of Coins talks about you not making the offer that you should because you're judging whether or not you're going to run away. The Five of Swords, being in the ego, being right. Taking what doesn't belong to you, this person's time. If this person doesn't belong to you, and they won't because they're not an object, but if they're not in agreement to be in a relationship with you, you have no right to take up 2 weeks and then disappear. And the Sun. Reversed, of course. Because you're living in your ego at the moment. You're casting the wrong judgment. Your judgment should be to move toward them in the most loving way possible. All right, that's what I have for you guys for this month. Or this week. I have so many things on my mind. If you need a personal reading, it's in the box below. Always email me first for a list of services because that gets updated regularly. I put services in, take them out. I do all kinds of things, switch things up on the channel. I'm always doing something. I'm an Aries. I get bored easy. So if you need anything, get back at me via email. That is your reading for this week or bi-week or whatever it is at this point. This is your girl, Kelly, coming straight at you for the Queen's Arrow Bee in Boston. I'll catch you on the flip. Bye, guys. Love ya.